Welcome back for another installment of Jesse Talks to Us about God knows what. And you sit on the other side and take it in with a grin. Today, Jesse's like Moses walking on water right now. I'm gonna watch where I'm going. But at the same time, some of you have been asking how I come up with some of the topics for which I speak. And the truth of the matter is, I come up with them on the fly. For the most part. Some you get the real finessed version of whatever I get. Whatever comes to me. But for what it's worth, I feel you get thoughtsbyjesse.com. You get the version of raw thoughts that come to my mind and get you to think about something that you probably haven't thought about for a long time. So today, I asked my wife about if she felt that there's anything that I should talk about, I should touch on, because let's face it, a lot of the inspiration that I get comes from her, comes from the kids. And she said, why don't you talk about what is good for your soul? What is good nature? Nature being good for the soul. So today, while I walk on water like Moses, I'm going to talk about grounding. I'm going to talk about what is good for the soul. When you're in the city, when you live and you work and you do the day in, day out hamster wheel, isn't it nice just to be out in nature? Isn't it nice just to have a spot? My wife and I have this spot. Well, actually, we have a few where we go out in nature. We go out to ground. We go out to reconnect with one another. And there have been many times where we have needed just to be out, and not just need, we got to go out and be with one another so that we could reconnect, so that we could really feel how we feel with one another. And it's so important, but we boil it down to a little bit more than that. You get to feel how you feel with another person. And that's so important because many couples get lost. I get lost. I get lost every now and then. But we're always found. We get to find each other. We get to find ourselves. And when you go out in nature, you eliminate many of the distractions that you come about on a day-to-day, and some of the mundane stuff that you talk about, you go through your social media, you preach about, and you connect with the same people day in, day out. And not that that's a bad thing, but your body needs something different. Your soul needs you to reconnect every day with Source. And Source could be anything that you want it to be. It could be the purple monkey dishwasher. It could be God. It could be Source. It could be consciousness. It could be whatever it is to you. Find it. Find it within yourself. Find how it is to be able to connect. So some of you, I'm sure, are asking, if you're really out with your wife right now, where is she? She's right there. We're out here together. But we're out here to get a little bit of me time. And me time for us is the 5, 10, 20 minutes that we get uniquely by ourselves to connect in the micro moments while coming back together. And that is important for many couples. Many couples. And many couples do that automatically. Some don't. It's important to think about that. I would love to have conversation with you around how that goes, because I'm not perfect at it. Actually, I'm going to reframe that. I am perfect at it. I'm getting perfecter. It is so important for you to find out how that is for you, to find out what works, because when you're down and out and you're feeling like you don't know how to connect with yourself, or you're just feeling like a highly over-caffeinated, overworked, tired individual, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I want to be able to support you. And many of you men out there think that you got to hold the umbrella for your family without taking time for you. And the biggest fallacy that you can make as a man these days is not taking that time for yourself. not coming out in nature, not taking your spouse and coming out in nature, but taking that time for you, because it's so important to get what your soul deserves. It is your birthright. It is your birthright to feel free. It is your birthright to feel that freedom. It is your birthright to feel what is this. All of this. All of this. Doesn't it feel great? I mean, just looking at the water in this video is probably getting you excited right now. I hope it does. Because I hope you write me back and say, Jesse, guess what I did today? This is the voice. This is how you sound in my head, by the way. Jesse, I was out today. I went out in the mountains. I went out in my lake. I went out skating, because there's still Canada. Winter is still in here. Or winter is still here in Canada. And this is what I did. This is the voice again. This is what you sound like in my head. So, do it. Because you need it so much. Your body is telling you day by day, by the things. This is how you know. This is how you know. You're fatigued. You're feeling that pull. You're feeling like you're missing something. You're feeling like, how the heck do I get on day to day in my life and still have time for myself, time for my kids, time for my spouse? The answer's right here. Right next to this river. Build a bridge. Build that bridge. Walk across it. For your soul's sake. The bridge is the commitment to yourself to be better than you were yesterday. And to get out in nature. Some of you are on construction sites. Some of you are in office buildings. Some of you are just sitting at home, working at home in that same old office chair that is giving that lower back pain or that shoulder pain, and you're going, oh yeah, okay. Ergonomically, I don't know. This is what the safety guy knows, right? Talk to Jesse. I'll support you. Maybe it's just you want to just call me and say, hey, I don't know what to do. I bet you we could work out a plan together. I bet you we could work out a plan where I could coach you on just what you need. But you're going to tell me just what you want. I'm going to work with you to help you discover what your body already knows to do, what your soul craves the most, and how to do it so that you can get this and this and that and this, if you love the white stuff as much as I do, and this thing right here that's flowing. See it? See my finger? See how happy I am? It's because I made the commitment to come out here, and I make the commitment at least once a week to ground myself next to a river, go for a run next to the river, get out in a park, go for a walk. It's what you need. It's what you need, and you're not making time to do it, are you? You're sitting at the other end of the screen and you're snickering and you're going, you're right. I don't know how the hell you're right, but you're right. Okay, enough. I want to hear from you. Make that commitment today. I want to hear from you. And I want to say, I'm happy that you subscribed. I'm happy that you hit the little bell notification. I am happy that you have returned to watch one more of my videos. And I'm also ecstatic that you're a newbie and you're watching me walk in a river like Moses for the first time on a video. Well, Bear Grylls does this all the time. Yeah, I know. But you don't, do ya? Well, from my camera to yours, let's do this. Give me a shout, contact me. I want to hear from you. I want to know how you're doing. And I'll leave it there for today. Take care. God bless. Have fun.